you guys are both in the, you're delivering services. So it'd be interesting if you both define, like, how do you see the word, we throw the word customer experience around, right? The experience you provide, each of you have different customers. How do you, I guess, Al, maybe how do you define a customer experience you want to deliver? And then we'll flip it to Zach.
Well, I mean, for us, we're not really an organization that's good at pushing boxes. Our approach has always been more of a consultative sell, right? In SmartWAVE, we're probably most heavy on the engineering design piece as far as our capabilities and the value that we bring to our clients. And when we go through the deployment, we typically, outsource that locally. So when we engage in a client from the get-go, the intent is to solve a problem. And with SmartWAVE, and especially with wireless and what we just talked about, there's so many different ways to get from point A to point B wirelessly today. There's a lot of options that are available, and some options are better than others. So it's a pretty consultative process. So what we want to achieve out of that is building a trusting relationship. Because on top of being a consultative type of approach, we are a very relationship-based company, and that's why we work well with WAVE. I think it's important for us to have a very good relationship with our clients, with our employees, with our distribution partners like WAVE, with our manufacturer partners, and so forth. Because have we not built and forged those relationships, navigating this pandemic, I would have pulled my hair out even more, and I don't have any to give, Nick. It's like, what are we going to show up to work with today, right? What kind of challenge do we have ahead of us today? And you gotta, when you build those relationships, you can address that challenge with a little bit of humor, and that softens the edges. And it gets the focus back in line on problem solving. And that's what we do every day for our clients with building those relationships. And they trust us for that, right? So with that being said, when it comes relying on other parties, I talked about, the duck on top of the water coasting and the feet just moving like crazy. Well, while we're trying to calm that customer down that's going through this same thing of the pandemic, that they can't go out and read a book about, how do I handle this situation? How do I handle this situation? Because the book hadn't been written yet, right? I mean, we're living it right now.
Yeah.
So having partners where that relationship comes in place, and we go, hey man, it's not time to sell me now. It's time to help me, and helping me by being honest about what you have, what you don't have, some options, what are the pros and cons of it. So I can communicate that. And our clients, we can make good decisions. Our clients can make good, educated decisions. Because a lot of times in markets like this, it may not be the best solution. It may be the best solution available. And that keeps the ball moving down the field, right? And that's what Zach talked about.